Hello everyone, welcome back to Can of Wormholes. We're really getting deep into things now. We're here in the brown worm. We managed to solve this to make 2 sets of wires. And what I don't understand is under this hexagon there is not a rocket here. There's just kind of a green shade, but... Oh, I can see the rocket through the smoke, excuse me. We go all around the houses, through here, and we get into this level that was inaccessible by any other regular means. And I was discussing at the end of the last episode, just as I was poking this, we've seen this kind of shape before. And the place that we saw that kind of shape was in a previous level. We had to make a thing where we could eat a piece of... eat a dot, hold it in our mouth because the tail had nowhere to go and the body had nowhere to go, and then navigate that through a channel that we build to break the fence. So I have to figure out how to build that channel, which is going to be the really tricky part. So, God, it's a really, really long worm, this one, isn't it? You figure then we will want to start and end here, because we have to start there by eating it, and we have to end there by our tail making sure we have resistance when we do that. So let's try something like this. But then also like this. This doesn't work because the channel's just there in front of us. So perhaps this chicane needs to be actually one closer to the stuff I want. But I need a place for the tail to not be able to grow into. That's the really, really tricky feeling part. And now I'm just a completely different shape, obviously. So I'm going to need a series? A series of steps, like literally almost like a staircase, where I can be locked in with my movement. But my tail has to be stuck there first. That's where I'm really struggling to put it somewhere. I guess once it's on... Once it's on the staircase, then it's going to have fewer options, right? So perhaps the tail needs to be pointing at the staircase most of the time. I feel like I'm the wrong... Like, I'm an odd number of pieces long when I want to be an even number of pieces long or something. Because whenever I'm eating the dot, my tail is facing left instead of right. So maybe I want to do that. Except clearly not that. This is the basic idea of what I want. I'm just doing a terrible job of executing it. I'm guessing that the insight's going to give us a decent idea. So my expectation was correct. In this example, the tail's going all the way around the back and we eat downwards first. How different is that going to be here? So it was... tail's coming out around the back and we go downwards and in. That's slightly annoying. What about this? All right, closer. Closer again. Ah. Our tail can grow one sooner than we get to do that. So then, do I need to do something like this? No, because my tail's way too far away for that. Where does my tail need to be running through here? That gives us one too few elements at our back, so I don't think it's that. That's very interesting that this move feels like it contains the trick. Perhaps it's going to be this instead. No. We can't ever have it be two steps together. If we do this, it gets past our tail way too fast. Right, what if then, right, if I get my tail out of the way here and do a full staircase there instead. There it is. So what does that do? We fuel our rocket. A worm goes in the rocket. Closed. Achievement unlocked. Return the favor. We've gone to question mark. What on earth is this? Is that somewhere we've been before, right? Or is... what on earth? There's the salt shaker thing. Pushes the button. Shake, shake, shake. How are we going to bust out? Oh my god. Oh my god. Escape to change can. Do I get legs? Can I have legs, please? What is going on? Map? Right, so we've done one can, I guess. Escape, change can. Goes from bathtub to mystery. I don't know if I recognize the picture on the back there. These guys won't give me legs, which is a shame. I don't think there's anything else I can do with this can right now. Oh, wait. Go back one more time. Hold on. Go back to this can. And then show me show map. Doesn't do anything. It says at the top there, 0, 3 parallel lines. But on our map, we don't have any puzzles with the symbols of 3 parallel lines. So, that's one rocket done, and the symbol on the right-hand side where the brown symbols are, 10 out of 10, shows the rocket having flown away instead of rockets being in their hexagons. So we've got 6 docked rockets and 1 launched rocket. Okay, I'm gonna grab back my notes. Can you guys see that? You should be able to. So this is what we just did. This chalkboard in the brown one. So that was the brown tail giving us the clue to launch the brown rocket. These look very different. One of them portals, the other one blue rocket, orange rocket. The order in which we need to fire rockets, perhaps? Pink battery. Things and things. So I think our next logical step is probably going to be blue's rocket here. So I'm going to try and follow this series of steps, although it starts with T instead of blue, which, unless that's yellow, but we'll see. So I pull that off to my screen. Resize that a bit. Then I'm over here. You guys get the black screen of intermittency. So, put me in cockpit mode. Reset. So we start with T. Blue is up, 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 up. Nope. Up, 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 up. Right, right, right. We've done that a bunch of times. Then for blue, left, 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 up, up, right, 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 up, up, left, down. Then for this guy, up, up, right, right, right. Okay, so we've got this arrangement. And then if we find blue's rocket, we can fire blue's rocket, or at least the fuel line, I guess. Ah. Alright, let's go and investigate where that got to. It might be that we need to create some wires. Give me legs. Thanks. We have seen crystals and salt shakers before on the other images. Yeah, this has the smell of wires around it, doesn't it? Okay, so intermediary puzzles on meta on other puzzles. Big question is, can I remember how I solved this one in the first place? Because how am I going to be 3 long down here to do that? And make a 3 long worm to do that. I'm going to have to eat this and become 2 3 long worms. Now, 7-4, we can gain the regular insight. The regular insight here was that we can walk off the roof and cut ourselves to the correct length. So we need to get onto the roof and cut ourselves into 2 in a way that will let us finish at the bottom, which I suspect we will need this bridge in place. How do we use this? I mean, we need the fence, surely. So how long we are? Can't do that. I don't know if I need to move this dot, if I have some memory of doing that, but doesn't feel quite right because with 5 long currently, my partner in the other room is playing Smallland and something terrible is happening because she's screaming her head off. Twitch.tv/faithfulfamiliars. If that sounds like your jam. Where do I put this guy? I can back it up into the corner. But then if I want to eat it, I become too long in that direction. Because to get up high, we need to eat. We need to get our tail in the air. Then we need to eat something and roll. And then we need to climb upwards. Right? That's the set of steps. It's just how did we climb the fence to begin with? That is what I don't remember here at all. Which is a shame because, goodness me, it can't have been that long ago. Yeah, that is not giving us any extra information here. Did I, at some point, back up into that? It doesn't seem right either. I feel like perhaps I did use this as a bridge to, hold on, to do that in some capacity. And then I could do that. And then I could do that. Right, so to do that I need this in place. That lets me get on top of the world, sure. Then I just need to get the cut in the right place. Not that one. Not that one. How do I do this with 3? Not that one. Alright, it's that, but it can't be that because the 3 long one is bent and I need a straight one. Oh, if I can make a 3 vertical piece, I don't need to use the lower one as a bridge. I can use the 3 vertical piece as my wire. Okay. That's a great thought to have had. How am I going to get that going, though? Not this, because I can't push that 3 vertical piece out of where it is now. So, perhaps... Oh, God. I'm hoping I don't need any of the other pieces to be in specific locations, and that now it's just me figuring this last trick out. I need a 3 vertical piece. But I have to cut off my tail as the 3 vertical piece, right? Or I cut the tail off as the 3 horizontal piece. Oh, God. What is happening to my brain? I've never had to be so specific about this before. I don't think I could get away with just eating different pieces a bunch of times. That just makes me a circle. Why is this the hardest part? I guess because we're getting into the late game and the late game puzzles are going to be the toughest bits, right? What if, instead, right? Could I? No, I can't do this because I was like, what if I made another dot and then I could cut myself into a 2 long piece and a dot and a 3 long piece, and the 2 long piece could eat the dot. But then I can't get back on the roof after I do that. There can only be so many places I can land and make 2 3 long pieces, right? That's got to be a fairly limited set of constructs, of conditions. I found one, but I think it was the wrong one. And now I can't find any others. Which feels silly, really. What if we approach this? So this is the one that doesn't work because I can't get this out. I can't move that to be my wire over on the left-hand side. And I can't make this approach from the other side because where my head is now isn't a tile to walk off of. So either there's something flawed in my original execution of this, or there's something that I'm really missing. Oh, jeez. How long have we been here? Way too long. Alright, I'm going to poke this for a second, see if I can figure this out before we finish today. I haven't got it yet, but I've just had a thought. I did this, and it made a 4 long one and a 2 long one, right? What if I could make a 4 long one that I could then do this, and it whips the tail off. But I... hold on. It would have to be... I'd have to mouth the long end and roll over the short end over the fence. So something like that, but probably not that. Or that. Not that. Because no, there is no way I can see that isn't this make a 3 long piece. But I can't move that 3 long piece out of where it is. So I'm beginning to wonder if a 4 long piece that is hooked and a 2 long piece would then allow me to cut the long, like the short piece off of an L piece, you know? Does that make any sense to you guys? Because the problem is now I can't rotate this. Can I? Can I use the one I just pushed? Yeah, I can't flip that over here. I want to do that onto the fence. So what's that going to look like? I think it's going to have to be originating down this left side where there's more open space. But how do I make that shape, basically? And even then, that might not be the right thing to be aiming for, you know? It's just the only thing that I can think of that would get me towards the musings of a solution here. Because that I can't roll into and cut twice. But otherwise, I cannot find any way to make the cut that I need. Because now I'm the 4 long piece, but I don't want to be the 4 long piece. I want to be the 2 long piece with a crooked 4 long piece. But I just can't figure out how to make it. That's me being the long piece. Again, not what I want. That's better. But it's not what I want. So I think I just need to think of the shape that I want and come at it that way, which would be this. But this I can't manipulate, I don't think, in the way that I want to. Which is a big problem because I'm stuck. Can't roll this. Can't roll that. Alright, I'm going to have to put this down for a bit, I think, and come back to it with fresh eyes because I cannot make head or tail of what is to come next. But for now, thank you for sticking with me through this if you got this far. I will see you again tomorrow. If you want to hit that like button, subscribe, leave any recommendations, comments, all that stuff down at the bottom, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.